Ready when you are, CB. Do I start in Canada or Mexico?
We didn't do Animal Kingdom.
We really hate us?
It's Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. Featuring Frank. And Jen.
This is Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. What's happening? What happened?
You're fine. You're just staticky when you were not staticky the whole time before going live.
She is Jen.
Hello.
And I am Frank. Am I still staticky?
Yeah.
And for the next 30 minutes or so, is it worse now?
Yeah. Maybe go out and come back. Go out and come back.
Oh my God. Welcome everybody to the big live stream.
We were in oh, here we go. You want to try it again?
Is it any better now?
No.
Oh my God.
Yes, he is. He's on the iPad, Jeffers. So he's back on the iPad. Was having some difficulties with his computer. Everything was working fine. 2 minutes ago, behind the scenes, everything was clear. Everything sounded good. And so, yes, Theme Park Live with Dillo's Gravelly Diz. Yes. That's we will get it working, though. That's fine. We'll all be fine.
Is it any better?
Oh, no, it's not. But maybe StreamYard just doesn't like iPads.
I don't understand how we were talking, but when we go live, then it's worse.
It gets all static. It's like so staticky.
Here's our dazzling new intro, and sorry, we can't talk now for the whole time.
We have this really fancy intro, and do you want to try your phone? Do you want to go out?
No.
Okay,
Give me a couple seconds here.
Yeah,
You keep talking.
All right, I'll keep talking. Hello, Jeffers, and hello, Lewis, by the way. Welcome in. Thanks for being here this evening on this leap day in a leap year. In a leap, I don't know. Are there other things that are leap?
I don't know, but I'll ask you if it's any better now.
Oh, it is better now. Yes.
So I want to know, StreamYard, why when I'm on the iPad and I'm talking to Jen before we hit live, do you have good sound? But when I go live, you decide to change my audio settings from the headset to the iPad. So when I unplugged, no, you were getting the same thing. So, but I have to change the settings when I go live, StreamYard, when I'm on iPad. Get out of here.
Right.
What am I paying you for? I saw how much I paid you last year. I was doing my taxes today. Come on. Yeah,
we in our next business meeting, we are paying a lot of different things for a lot of StreamYard, get it together. We need some clarity in more ways than one.
Brutal. So here we are. Hi, it's Theme Park Thursday Live. I feel like I almost want to do this again.
Ready when you are, CB. Do I start in Canada or Mexico?
We didn't do Animal Kingdom.
We really hate us?
This is Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. She is Jen.
Hello.
And I am Frank. And for the next 30 minutes, we got 3 topics or subjects that will be chosen. The order, that is, will be chosen by those of you in the chat. Good evening. Hello.
Hello, and welcome in, Val. Nice to see you.
Ignore that first 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Where's the Men in
Totally
Black?
fine.
Boop.
Yeah. We have 3 topics or subjects, theme park related, and then we'll carry this over. And I'm working on the iPad, so I'm like, oh, I can't touch too much here because I'm all here just learning. We're gonna go over to dillosdizresort.com immediately following this live stream to do a little post-show chat like we do on the Patreon. Memberships beginning as low as $1 per month. Dillosdizresort.com. You did a content chat with Steffers on Monday for the paying customers.
I sure did.
Yes. I only watched the first half hour. Did I miss it? I'll go back and watch.
What do you mean the first half hour? What do
I
you mean?
had a kid at home. I had a kid at home with a thing, and the Newsies is happening.
Things were happening all around. We had a nice little, I don't know if we went the full hour, maybe somewhere in that 45 to 50-ish mark, but nice little content chat. We may share that as a little sneak peek for the free members because, with Dillo's Madness, you can join dillosdizresort.com for free. This way you can get in on the Dillo's Madness stuff this month. Right. What?
Yeah. And March is tomorrow, apparently, as it is Leap Day. And hashtag Dillo's Madness in full effect. Go to dillosdizresort.com, hit the join for free, just so you get in.
Yeah.
Would we like you to do the $1 per month or the $5 per month for the 10? We're not here to push anybody.
I am here to push. We are still looking for 2.2 million $1 subscribers. So I just we will continue that for a bit here. So no context.
Yeah. No context for that. But 2.2 million $1 subscribers.
Yeah.
We would be grateful.
That would be great. Thanks so much. Tell your friends.
Just tomorrow's March 1st. Everyone would get in their $1.
Yeah.
And then you can jump off the next month.
Right. Yeah. No, but stay. Hang out with us. We would love all 2.2 million of you.
We dropped a podcast today, a Theme Park Thursday podcast with Matt and Kara. We recorded that at dillosdizresort.com as well earlier this week. Matt and Kara were at Walt Disney World over the President's Day weekend, like a 7-day jaunt over the President's Day holiday, and had a lot of insight, a lot of malapropisms, as it were, from Matt Harvey. A lot. We call them Papadilloisms if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
Right. We've never really gone into the malapropisms of Papadillo. We've talked about them, but never called them malaprops, right? Because you got Archie Bunker malapropisms. If we should visit them all someday, I'm sure most of those aren't inappropriate. And then a lot of Tony Soprano malapropisms.
I don't think he knows he has those as much. He just is that.
Yes.
That's a little hover.
Yeah. So, but Matt Harvey also delivering plenty of delicious malapropisms. Oh yeah. Well, let's look it up. As I learned on Sesame Street a few years back. That's you say one thing because you think you're saying something else, but you say it just as you intended with that first word. I can't give you the Minute Maid. Minute Maid. We know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the amount of them, the Mala What's in this episode. I loved every second of it, and I forgot to include. I was gonna maybe I'll do it tomorrow when I put the link for the episode in our IG story today. I was gonna put the song "Runaway Train" playing behind it. I was telling Matt and Kara after every time Matt said "Runaway Train." All that was in my head is runaway train, never going back.
Well, and what's so fun is that, you could, I know you talk about Runaway Railway, but people call Thunder Mountain the runaway train sometimes too. So I don't, just be careful, right?
Check your mic again. Check your mic settings. He's 5 seconds from dropping dramaturgy. You're so right, Jeffers. And, yeah, you know what I notice about him now? He doesn't necessarily talk about his MFA in dramaturgy, but he does without saying he has an MFA in dramaturgy. So he finds a way.
Is my headset any better?
Nope.
I'm getting angry.
Yeah, well, you're wearing red. It's appropriate for the anger. Do you want me to go through the 3 topics for tonight? Because we're already 10 minutes in, so maybe we'll do that. So,
Great.
if you are new here, so far I don't see anyone new. Oh, I think you flipped the camera. If you are new here, we offer 3 topics or subject that are Disney news related. Those in the chat pick the order in which we present our tangents and opinions on them, and that's how we roll. So here are the 3 Disney news or theme park news topics or subjects for this evening. Number 1, water parks. There's a little deal coming in 2025 that if you stay at the resort, you get the water park for free. I did see a good TikTok on this where people are showing up at the water parks now going, I just get in. Look, I'm staying at a resort, so I get to come in here. And it's like, no, it's not 2025 yet. So water parks is our number 1 topic. Number 2 is DreamWorks, which this is for DreamWorks Land. Is it coming soon, right? Opening summer 2024 in Universal Orlando. So we can chat a little bit about that. And topic number 3 is Fantasy Springs. We're 100 days away from the opening of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea on June 6, 2024. That will be one day after we have a change to your program where the 9-year-old becomes a 10-year-old. So once again, our topics are water parks, DreamWorks, and Fantasy Springs. Place your bets, please. Place your bets and let us know what you'd like to hear.
Check 1. Check 1.
It is
check.
working. It is
Check.
working.
Check 1. Check 1.
Where is that video? Where is that
That's
video?
somewhere. I feel like
That's
I saw that
somewhere.
recently.
Yeah.
But that
Our
should be on the
Planet
stories list.
I was just about to say that. To go on the list.
Check 1. Check 1.
Check 1. All right, we have Lexi. Welcome in. Already throwing out a 231.
231. 2 3.
DreamWorks is one word. Not here. Not tonight. Lewis.
Listen, I saw that on an art. I'll say why I put it in the banner that way. It's because I saw it suggested that was the spacing, and I was like, it's one word. Did they change it to 2 words? And I didn't do additional fact checking on that to know for sure.
I see. Yes, Lexi. Frank is relearning how to use the internet again this evening. All right, so I see a 231. I see a 321. So far, we have a tie for 1 being the final topic. We might need maybe 2 more votes in here. I'll give you guys 1 more minute before I randomly choose what is going first out of the topics and subjects. See how long I'm making these words. See if I see 1 more set of numbers. That I'm starting with number 2. DreamWorks, 2 words or 1. That's the topic of the night. I'm going to share. 231. Perfect, Jeffers. So we're right on there. I'm going to share my screen. I think. Let's see. Usually Frank does this. I'm going to do it though. So this is nice. All right. Can you see my screen?
I can see it.
Great. So here we go. We got a little Trolls. We got a little Shrek. What is this guy for? I forget. Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, that guy. Ride, Splash, Laugh, Play. Opening summer 2024 is DreamWorks Land. Get ready to play in a colorful, imaginative new land at Universal Studios Florida. Meet Shrek and Splash in his swamp. What? Scream with laughter on the troller coaster and learn kung fu moves with Poe. Excuse me there. I also I had some tiki masala before recording tonight. I said I shouldn't have done that because all I want to do is clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
All right. So the top attractions are the Trolls Troller Coaster, Poe Live, Shrek's Swamp Meet. Ride, Splash, Play. What are we all thinking about this? Frank, you guys not a big Trolls household, really?
No, you're more of a Trolls household than me. I think if the Trolls are on, the 8-year-old will watch, but it's not something I feel like first of all, your household is first of all, your household is more like that because you played with trolls when you were little. So I feel like
Oh,
it is a natural draw,
a little
as it were.
progression. Mhm.
And I did not. So trolls don't have any nostalgia for me, as it were. Uh, but I do think that's the case that
I don't, but I can see that being a natural progression. But we have seen the movies in the theaters. Have we seen all of them? I don't know if we saw them all to like on time or sometimes during the summer
Mhm.
they rerun them for the $2. But I feel like I've seen all the Trolls movies at this point in a theater, including the latest one
Yeah,
with
I don't
the
think
in
I've seen
sinks.
any. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I did see one. No, I saw Sing 2.
Yeah.
So that is also part of
Yeah,
my
it's
dilemma.
Sing is DreamWorks, isn't it? Or
I think
maybe
so.
it's not. Because I would love some more Sing in my life. I enjoy the Sing movies,
Mhm.
but what are we thinking and feeling about this for you?
Well, I think anything for the kids helps
Uh-huh.
in that park.
Yeah.
So I think the right. I'm assuming, and you maybe can read it in the article, Jen. Is this where Curious George, all that Curious George stuff was
Oh,
over there? It's
let's
not going to
see.
say it in that article, I
Oh
bet,
yeah, I won't
but
say it
it says
here
that's
because
the
it's not the
website.
tip.
But the kids weren't getting. Let's just like Fievel was too late in that area, and then Curious George didn't really have the repeat business, as it were. They needed something that wasn't necessarily Minions to go over there and draw the kids in. So I think this is at least a step,
Yeah.
but the thing for me always with the original park there at Universal is let's bringing the kids in besides Harry Potter,
Yeah.
and where at least over in Islands of Adventure, Seuss and superheroes and dinosaurs can bring in kids as much as there are adult rides there.
Yeah.
That was always my. I wouldn't say I prefer Islands of Adventure necessarily, but it's a stronger park for me because it has that kind of balance where the original park I enjoy because it's the original, but I always felt like the kids weren't necessarily like ooh the Simpsons land. Like they're not doing that. So
Yeah.
that I
Um
feel like and I feel like Shrek, I don't understand Shrek's place in the world anymore. So that's where I am too.
yeah, I wanted to let you have that full thought, but you need to fix your mic again. So um yeah, I do feel I know Lewis is mentioning too that Shrek is kind of all ages, which is true, and so maybe it'll bridge that gap between some generations, some of the younger parents, whatever it is. Lexi is saying she's out on all of this. She's not too interested, but she's not the demographic. And everyone wants to chip in for your equipment. But so yeah, I think I agree. I think this is good for the kids, and it'll be interesting to see how it does. But it does look like it is. It's just pushing. It's trying to get more families with younger ones in as things start to grow over there as they get into Epic and whatever else. So we'll see how all that goes.
How's my mic?
Better.
So I feel like I don't know why they just didn't go all in with Trolls, and they felt the need to make it more
Right.
collective either. And maybe there's another Kung Fu Panda movie coming out, maybe that's part of that joint. They
Mm,
just decided to go across the board. I feel like Trolls would have been enough, honestly. So
yeah. No, I agree. I think and with the in the kid world, I think Trolls is big. Plus it's how a lot of songs are introduced to kids at this point. I mean,
right.
my 9-year-old is obsessed with Elton John because of Elton John Night on The Masked Singer. He goes all in on certain artists and songs because of things like The Masked Singer or Trolls or hearing something in Sing 2 or whatever, or Sing 1. Either way. So I also think it's like the music part of a lot of these DreamWorks movies is good, and they could be doing more with that. But yeah, it is interesting how they kind of divided this into 3 parts here.
And let me just say this about my mic. Like, I don't want to be on an iPad for Theme Park Thursday Live. It is not my preference. But what's funny is I have two desktop options currently, neither of which I have explored more deeply. But they're sitting on the desk in the other room. But I keep going to my laptop and the iPad as a backup at this point because I didn't set up the other two yet. So fine, 2 more topics, 10 minutes left.
I think we'll talk about that more over at the resort following this broadcast. All right. Next topic. Wait, let me stop sharing my screen so we don't get confused here. The next topic is Fantasy Springs, and I'll share my screen for that one because that is over in Tokyo, which is on your bucket list, but you don't think you're getting to. Am I correct?
I mean, Tokyo, Japan is on my bucket list, but that long of a flight at this point.
Oh, wait, that's that one. Sorry. All right. I'm not used to sharing my screen on here. All right. Can you see my screen? Yes.
I can see your screen. Yes.
All right. Good. All right. Everything you need to know about Fantasy Springs from the Disney Parks blog. We're just 100 days away from the opening of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea on June 6, 2024. It's just around the corner, and we're celebrating with all new details. So here's how it's looking. What is Fantasy Springs? I really enjoy the concept art for all of this. We talked about this a few months back, and this is cute. This looks like good food. And I kind of want these lands, but I don't. Like, I don't take anything away. But like Peter Pan's Neverland, I kind of like that. But I don't.
I was going to ask you about that one, right? Because there's a ride that's going in there, and I'm like, no, you can't do a different Peter Pan ride than what?
Right. I mean, if you're carving out in the Magic Kingdom, you're carving out the area right around Peter Pan's ride, making that Peter Pan's land just right there, but keeping that ride exactly how it is.
Okay, so you've just said something that I haven't thought about. But would you knock down Filler Magic and maybe the shops going in that direction to get some sort of Neverland option in that area? I don't know how much space is really there, but it seems like a lot when you walk inside that theater.
I mean, I don't like change for the sake of change, and I feel like PhilharMagic has done nothing to anybody, and people enjoy it, and it's a great air conditioning escape. But that doesn't sound that bad of an idea.
You move PhilharMagic over to your Pixar shorts or whatever current movie theater thing is happening over by Imagination. Just put it and knock down the. Now I'm stirring the pot, but I feel like maybe you don't have to go beyond Frontierland to build Neverland. Yeah,
interesting. Well, now we'll start new rumors about that.
As Jeffers is saying, beyond Thunder Mountain, more Peter Pan.
Same thing. Yeah, I mean, I just really like the look of all of this. I mean, the food looks good too, but I like. Tokyo Sea Fantasy Springs Hotel. I love a good. Is that a deluxe resort bed? Do you think it's the same mattresses?
Let me tell you, both of us were looking at hotel prices today, and those deluxe hotel prices are ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is this?
What is crazy? Yes, Val, what is Frank thinking? Don't even put that out in the universe.
Taking out PhilharMagic.
8-year-old Jeffers' 8-year-old would not be happy if that disappeared.
Right, but think about I don't know. I think you could do it.
Yeah, your mic's messed up again. So all right. We have like 6 minutes left. So we're just flying through these, and you know what? I like that this is live on YouTube tonight, because I think when people come back and they watch it, this is what we do. This is how we roll, and we continue to make things work no matter what. Our last topic is the water park news that just came out this week, which was, I feel like, an interesting announcement. Were you excited to hear this news? Were you like, why are they doing that? Were you like, uh-oh? Because a lot of people jumped on the, uh-oh, things must be pretty bad.
Well, right, it's like, here, come look over here. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got.
Uh-huh.
Bam! Here the prices are going up this week.
Yep.
It's really what it boils down to, right?
Yeah.
So you get the free parks, free water park option with when you stay at the resorts next year, but then it's coupled with for the first time since the second half of 2022, the ticket prices will go up next year. What does that mean? The ticket prices because the base ticket will go up next year. Can we take a look at the entire year and how many days the prices were actually higher than the previous year? I'm sure one day was $129 and the next year was $149 on certain days. So don't give me that it hasn't been raised since 2022. First of all, how's my mic?
Better. Good. You're good.
So that's part one. But I like this option. I think the question for you, Jen, is will you visit a water park if you go to a resort next time around?
I mean, I think I would consider it. Now, here's the thing, which I learned because of that TikTok I was watching where, and I'm sorry I didn't log in the creator's name in my head, but where she was playing out someone showing up and thinking this deal was happening now, is that she said it was the day of check-in, and I didn't realize it was for the day of check-in, which this says all guests staying at a Disney hotel and on the reservation will be permitted to visit a water park of their choosing absolutely free. This allows a jumpstart on the fun ahead of official hotel check-in at 3 p.m. So it is it only on the day of check-in?
Oh, I didn't do it deep enough in time. I mean, that's not bad. Honestly, that's not a bad option either.
I mean, right. It's kind of similar to what I was saying, what I was doing with the Animal Kingdom for 2 years in a row, easing things in. Although I don't know that's how it's hard to kick that off before you check into a hotel because you got the swimsuits and you need a lot of things for going. And then I don't know. Yeah. Now I'm playing all of that in my head of like, oh, well, we rent a car. It's not that big of a deal, but not everybody rents a car. So then you take the whatever to the hotel and then
you got to pack a couple extra gallon bags to put all your stuff in.
Right.
Be fine.
Yeah, I guess so. But to answer your question, will I visit a water park? I mean, I think if the option is there, it's like, well, why not? I'm obviously not going on Summit Plummet or anything crazy.
Summit Plummet.
But
you don't think you'll ever go on Summit Plummet in your life?
No, I don't.
You wouldn't try. Would you go on Humunga Cowabunga? Because it's not open anymore. Humunga Cowabunga has the tunnel.
No. I think that I would it took me a while to work up the courage as a youngster in the 90s to go on the beach club slide, that goes over the walkway. If you've all seen that, walking the boardwalk there. It took me a while to work up that courage, and I finally did, and I loved it, obviously. But like the idea of going on that now worries me. I'm like, am I going to get dizzy? Is my head going to get all crazy? What's happening? So I kind of worry about the vertigo on that slide now. No, I don't think I could do something like high and drop like that. I think Frank is hearing voices and things are happening. I need the content. Lewis, I am happy to film Frank on the big slide. That is no problem, but I don't need to. Summit Plummet would be over. My life would be over before I realized it, Jeffers. I don't think at this stage in the game that I could handle even just being up that high and looking going, no, absolutely not. I never have, because when you teeter over, right? So this is the slide and you're sitting at the top like, okay. And then you just got to like drop straight down. No. And it would always freak me out because Papa Dillo and Frank have been on these big slides and they would talk about how they like kind of came off of the slide a little bit. And that always freaked me out because oh my goodness, what is happening? Because when I was younger, then like on Splash Mountain, Papa Dillo would always have to like just push me down because I would start coming out of my seat. So the idea that these like bigger guys were coming off of the slide, I was like, oh my God, I would just fly right off and I'll never survive it. So I don't know that I could do it. Seeing your face in the place of Stacy's. Yeah, airtime is like if they gave me Stacy's gig, would I do it? I still don't think I would. But maybe. We'll see. So where are you now, Frank?
I moved to the bedroom because I wasn't expecting Mrs. Dillo back so soon.
I see. And your mic is staticky. So here's what we're going to do because we have covered all of the topics and we're at over 30 minutes. So what we're going to do now is to take it over to dillosdizresort.com. Memberships start as low as $1 over there. So you can join us there and we'll play around with Frank's mic more.
How does this not tempt you to join for $1 a month? I don't
There could
understand.
be more of this happening. So just come hang out. We'll have a board meeting. We will discuss Find Frank for 50. Will we? I don't know. And probably not. But thank you for joining us here. Thanks for watching us back. If you are watching us back, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and do all the things and tell your friends. And yeah, we're going to go over to the resort. For the resort guests that are in the chat now, that link is at the resort, so you can go get it over there. And we'll see you real soon, right?
Bye-bye.
Deuces!
End it.